The age-old debate is, insert character's name here, Kage level? Let's settle this right now. The way this is going to work is we're going to start with some people that, by their feats or by their lore, they technically are Kage level, but it's questionable. And the first person is Sakumo Hatake, the White Fang. Everybody knows the story. Not the killing himself story. That doesn't make him Kage level. His reputation that he had, where he was supposedly more feared than the legendary Sannin. And as we know, the legendary Sannin had a Kage. Has a Kage. And, spoiler alert, 2 Kage level characters. So, Sakumo. Debatable, but he's in there. Next, maybe even more debatable, and we're sticking with the Sannin theme, is Mifune. Now, his one and only feat to back up his placement is he defeated Hanzo the Salamander in a Kenjutsu duel. And as we know, Hanzo defeated all 3 of the legendary Sannin. I'm not going to go too much into detail because, another spoiler alert, Hanzo's on this list too. But yeah, Mifune beat Hanzo and Hanzo beat them, so surely has to be there through indirect feats, right? And next up is Hanzo the Salamander. As I said, he bested the legendary Sannin. Now, this is a bit of a caveat. He beat them when they weren't in their prime. Jiraiya wasn't a sage yet, or close to perfect sage. This was hectic experimentation. Orochimaru and Tsunade, I don't think she had the seal yet. So, he did beat them not in their prime, but he still beat 3 promising ninja. Especially someone like Tsunade with Senju level chakra. So, yeah, Hanzo's on this list. Next is Kisame. Now we're getting into characters that are they have a bit more of an argument behind them, a bit more leg to stand on. Starting with Kisame, he fought B while B was in his jinchuriki state and almost killed him. Like, come on. And you know his moniker, the tailless tailed beast, so his chakra reserves are crazy. He's on the stronger side of the Akatsuki. And yeah, his feat against B is a nut. So, Kisame, you have a good argument behind you. Next, Kabuto. Specifically Sage Mode Kabuto. So, that's why he's not going to be higher, because he does need to be in this form to be in the conversation. He, I personally think, would have beat Itachi and Sasuke had Itachi not had dojutsu hacks. I know that's unfair to say to Itachi because that's just part of his powers. And Kabuto technically had unfair hacks. But yeah, twisting reality is a bit mental. And you know, he was behind the entire war. Like, that army was all him. So, if that's not Kage level, I don't know what is. Speaking of Itachi, next is Itachi. He would be way higher on this list if he wasn't nerfed by illness. If he wasn't nerfed by illness, I think he's top 5 Kage candidates. Now, technically, Kakashi was not Kage level when this happened, but Itachi did beat him. Hospitalized him. So that's a feat right there, as he beat a Kage level character. Or soon to be Kage level character. He defeated Orochimaru, who, spoiler alert, is on this list. I'm pretty sure he defeated him twice. I really don't need to argue for Itachi, right? You agree with me. Cool. Next up, someone from the same group as Itachi. Nagato / Pain. Bro, destroying the hidden leaf by itself makes you Kage level, surely. The Kage herself could do nothing besides heal people. She didn't do nothing, but there was no way she was going to stop you if Naruto wasn't there. So that feat alone makes Nagato Kage level. He also defeated Jiraiya, who is a legendary Sannin, and the legendary Sannin are all pretty much Kage level, as I have revealed. Yeah, the next few is kind of cheating. They're all Otsutsukis. Like Teneri put up a good fight against Naruto, who was Kage level at the time of their battle. Bro literally destroyed the moon. I don't think you get more Kage level than that in Naruto, if we're talking power scaling. If it was Dragon Ball Z, maybe it's a bit different, because anyone can destroy the moon in that verse, but in Naruto, destroying the moon is a massive feat. So, yeah. Next, Hagoromo and Hamura Otsutsuki. I don't know why I grouped them. I guess just because they're brothers. Kaguruma is literally the sage of 6 paths, so like that's higher than Kage level. He made Naruto and Sasuke way stronger than they've ever been. And they're Kage level, so it's just logical, right? And then for Homura, I guess he's not really as strong, maybe as strong as Hagoromo. He helped Hagoromo seal away Kaguya, who is pre-Boruto arguably the strongest person we've seen in the show. So yeah, maybe it's Madara. She did get a cheap shot on Madara, but I don't know why I'm explaining too much about Kaguya, because she's next. As I said, arguably the strongest character we've seen pre-Boruto. Took DMS Kakashi, buffed up Naruto and Sasuke, and Sakura with the seal open, I think. Did she have the seal open? I think she did. To take her down. And they also fucking took her down stupidly. Just turn her into a Guna, because they couldn't find a way to defeat her. Come on, Kishimoto. You wrote her too strong. Now this next part of the list is where we've got the more solid people, but also people that have just straight up defeated Kage, which automatically makes them Kage level. So they get pissed off at these first two. Deidara. Now what you think, oh, Deidara's not Kage level. Technically he is, because he beat Gaara, who was a Kage. He defeated him. He might have been a bit dirty the way he did it, but he still did it. And then following Deidara, his partner Sasori. This is a better argument. He just defeated the third kazekage, who was like the strongest kazekage we had seen at the time. I feel like the third kazekage was a fraud personally, but yeah, he had a huge name behind him. So Sasori, I guess, is Kage level for defeating him and turning him into a puppet. You knew this one was coming. The next person, Jiraiya. He was offered the Hokage role, and he turned it down because he wanted to write books and wonder the world, and he didn't want to be pegged down in one position. I'm sure he wanted to be pegged down in multiple positions, but he didn't want to be stuck in the Hokage office. There we go. Let's word that a bit better. He also took out multiple bodies of pain before he died. He, I would say, is on par with Tsunade. It's to the point where it's arguable who's stronger, so Kage level. But yeah, him being offered immediately just puts him in this list. A lot of people won't like this, and if you don't know ball, so get out of here. Sakura. Sakura's next. She, in the war arc, equaled and potentially surpassed Tsunade's strength and regenerative factors. She can summon Katsuya, which is the biggest hack of all time. It's like just below Dojutsu hacks. If you've read a light novel, you will know that she has far surpassed what we ever saw in the Naruto anime. And yeah, she's a given to be Kage level. Next, Killer Bee. Bro has feats upon feats. He's a perfect jinchuriki. The first perfect jinchuriki we see. He holds off Sasuke's entire Hatake team. And you probably guessed that Sasuke's on this list. So B should be on this list. And there's times where him and A are very much on par in terms of base power and speed. And A is the right Kage. So yeah, B is Kage level. My god. I did not plan the list this way. Every time I speak about someone, they're the next person. Sasuke. I don't want to get too much into Boruto, but as we know, they're very evenly matched in Boruto. Just look at the fight against Momoshiki. But we'll take it back to Final Valley. That fight was so even that they literally came to stalemate. And that was them almost at their strongest. I know Naruto got Baryon mode after that, but that's essentially Kage level Naruto that had a draw with Sasuke. Sasuke, definite Kage level. My guy. This one maybe shouldn't have been so high, but as we know, 8 Gates guy wrecked Madara before he regenerated. And that version of Madara is probably the strongest person we'd ever seen. I think just a bit stronger than Kaguya. I know, backtracking on what I said earlier. But yeah, he blitzed him, kicked the shit out of him, broke him into pieces until he regenerated. But I think what's more fair to put him on this list is him and Kakashi are so equal. Like, so equal in fact that there's a tally, and they're just barely one-upping each other all the time. And as we know, Kakashi was a Kage, so that automatically makes Guy Kage level. Next, Obito Uchiha. Need I say more? War Arc Obito, Jubito, is hacked to fuck. Obviously stronger than any Kage that we have seen, besides maybe Naruto and Hashirama. Yeah, that's an automatic Kage level character right there. But even if we take Jubito out of this equation and make it more fair, when he fought against Minato, yeah, Minato defeated him, but he gave Minato a tough time. And that's prime Minato right there. So that alone puts him in an arguable spot, and then Jubito just throws him right near the top. But no one is coming close in this conversation to Madara. As we know, him and Hashirama were evenly matched, and they fought for days, multiple times. So that makes him Kage level. He was in contention to be the first Hokage. It was literally between him and Hashirama. So there again. And then all that aside, he literally fought all the current Kage of the wartime at once and dog walked them. So yeah, obviously he's on this list. Let me know if I left anyone out or if there's an inclusion that shouldn't be included. Thank you so much for watching. Please like the video. Please subscribe. I'll see you next week.